instead of using material, he just, whenever it seems like it's dragging like, he just sprinkles a little water from his brush. And up and down. And here comes the other. Now there's that corner tool, see? That just shapes your corner. He'll do that up top too. See? He'll go right up against the... See, he'll just run that right in the corner. Nice, like a little snowplow. How nice that is. Okay. That's it. See, you close all that up. Oh, those stilts are a wonderful thing. Years ago, we would never dream of doing that. Now, there he goes, see? Now he's looking for imperfections like that he missed. Or any, just keeps going and on and on. Now he must be careful that he doesn't pick up any dirt. See, he wipes the back of his trowel with a brush. That's so that when he goes across the stuff, you'll see the back of your trowel. If it's too dirty, too much stuff on there, it creates a ripple on your wall because the stuff is now still soft. But those tapes are hard. Now you just imagine how many times this gentleman here, right here, has stooped up and down. You think before he comes to work, he does push-ups or anything? When you're a plasterer, you don't need to exercise. Matter of fact, it's not too good for your back, I think, but I've never seen too many plasterers with bad backs. So whether it's bad or good, it goes. Each time he goes, it gets better and better. If you could picture sanding a tabletop or something, the more times you sand it, the better. And instead of sanding, it's wet trowel. He's really taking off some each time, but he's filling the voids. Fills the voids, takes off the high spots. And that's it. It's hard to explain how somebody who can do this all day and yet at night will go play softball or something. And I've done it myself. It just somehow wears in. But look at this, and up and down. Many persons first starting, you probably will try it yourself. You'll get down on one knee so not to have to stoop up and down. But you'll see that it doesn't pay, and it's not worth it because you have to move so fast along that it's not worth it. You would say to yourself, well, gee, that's good enough. Now, come on. And it would be for most things. You say, well, what's the matter with that? That's a nice wall, but it's not finished. See? And it's not set yet. I don't know, I haven't been keeping time, but until it hardens. They aren't troweled off yet. They're still filling little voids. I have to apologize for my narrating. I am not a narrator, but it's difficult to get someone to narrate something that they don't understand. A professional narrator at this point would say, well, what are they looking for? Why are they still doing this? So I'm just doing the best I can to explain to you as best I can as a non-narrator. That's all I am, as a retired plasterer. And I've seen this so many times, I could tell you without watching them what they're going to do next. And it goes on and on. So we'll just leave them there for a minute. It's like this, like a stairway. And that's how you have to do that same application. See, they did the tapes, and now they're applying the walls. Coat after coat. Watch how he overlaps. See how nice that is? Just one after the other. Just keep on going. The wall is passing by you. The tapes, these are the tapes he's going over. Very nice. Look at how nice. Look. Just as nice. Okay. Now that's applied properly. First coat over. It's just as nice as you can get it. If he wasn't applying it properly, you could see those strokes overlap. You'd see the different thickness there because the sun is shining right on that wall. But look at how nice he's doing that. Very well done. Now see there, he just picked out a little piece of dirt, another one. See, so imagine picking out dozens of pieces like that. He might have picked that up from the floor, going down too close to the floor with his trowel full. Yeah. You think he needs exercise at night? No. Up and down. Up and down. Now let me take you where the final troweling, when they get it good and hard. Ready? This is when it's all been put on. The tapes have been put on. They let set. Then they put the two coats on and they went over it again, over and over. And now they're hard troweling. The stuff is about 50 or so minutes into the mix. And look, and this is what you have to do. And you trowel, and you trowel, and you polish and polish. You lead with your brush. Yeah, well, you just throw it in front like. There you go. Up and down. Fella here is my son, Tim Cormier. This is his house. And he took over my plastering business and built his up quite large and did well enough to build his house, so much for that. He's one of 10. And this other fellow standing right here, this is my other son. He's my second oldest, John. I know it doesn't mean anything to this video, but one had to leave the trade because of his shoulders. The other two tried it, but thought that they could do much better with the smarts they had, which they did. The other younger one, he's in the music world, singer. And there they go. And these fellas are right out of these come from Ireland. Marty and Nick. This is being taped in Tennessee. And these fellas come down from Massachusetts to do it. Now after they get this all troweled smooth, as much as they want to get it, then with their little point trowel that I showed you at the beginning of they'll trim all those light receptacles. I'll trim them all nice and clean so they're nice and round and square, and all the plaster's out of them. Now see, he's after all that work, Nick there is checking it over to make sure he's got a bulb on an extension in his hand to see that there are no imperfections that'll show up when you're painting. And there you go. You still keep troweling. Keep troweling. See how the discoloration? That happens. See, when that discoloration starts, it's starting to get hard. Believe me, in a few minutes, you wouldn't be able to dent this wall. It is very hard. But if you have any intentions to go into plastering, believe me, there's nothing easy about it. As you can see, here's this fella has been wristing this trowel all day here. And it goes and goes and goes. And when this is all picked up and cleaned up, you'll never know this happened. Still more checking, still more looking. And that, my friend, if you can do 80% of what I showed you, you can make a living at plastering. I can wish you the best of luck. And it is gratifying, believe me. As you can see now, you look at that when it's finished. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's finished. It's just ready to paint or wallpaper or whatever they want to do. That's the art of plastering. Work, work, work.